And now sports with Chris Duerr from the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram Sports Desk.
Well, there is a site on the internet that offers up state championship odds for all the teams and all the various classes of Illinois high school basketball for entertainment purposes only, I assume. Now, to the surprise of no one, third-ranked Peoria Manual was the favorite to hoist the Class 2A boys' big trophy going into the playoffs, just slightly ahead of Breese Central. 15 other teams were mentioned in that field. The 26-5 Macomb Bombers, who would serve as Manual's sectional semifinals opponent tonight in Canton, was not among that list. Officially off the board, if you will. Try telling that to the Macomb Bombers tonight. Let us take you to Alice Ingersoll Gymnasium tonight in Canton. Raucous crowd on hand for the Bombers. The Orange Crush traveled well. They would watch Drew Watson and company tangle with a monster tonight. Manual boasts Dietrich Richardson at point guard, nephew of former Illinois wing DJ Richardson. He is getting some Big Ten interest even as a junior. Strong start this one for the Rams. This is Jarrell Trapp, straight to the cup early on. Good stuff from him. And then on the immediate next Bomber possession, the miss results in Dietrich Richardson with the run-out opportunity. And man, you see that skill in action right there. 4-0. Jeremy Anderson calls a quick timeout at that point to try to get things settled in. Dion Doyle cut the lead to 4-2 with a pair of free throws, and then Braden Holdhouse breaks the field goal seal with the up and under reverse lay-in here. Yeah, more good to come on the inside. Drew Watson finding Dion Doyle. Doyle going to do some work. He helped to negate a lot of that Manual size inside just with his athletic ability. Nifty pause and hezzy right there for the answer. Mr. Traps, though, at the other end. Jarrell going to let fly for three. Long distance dials that up. It's good. Mr. Doyle trying to fire back. He would miss. The rebound would end up in his hands. He would pull off the nifty Euro right there and get the bucket at that point. More to come in this one at the other end. Richardson again to Traps. That would be a familiar combination in this game. The point guard with a little toss out, and Traps is going to get the easy bucket. But Jake Hobson working from the mid-range hits the J right here. The Bombers trailed 15-10 after one quarter in this one, so relatively close until the second quarter opened with a disaster. London Tulliver opens it up with a triple right there. And yes, even when things went well for Macomb in this frame, they'd go badly. Run-out opportunity for Braden Holdhouse right here. He would be swatted at the rim. It was just that kind of quarter. The only field goal in the frame came here, courtesy of Dion Doyle. He got mad when he got undercut. Kind of a turning point, but at the half, the Bombers down big at 26-14. Third quarter, it starts getting worse. Richardson inside, slithers free of the Macomb defense. Strong take for him. Ian Case going to answer back, though, in this one for the Bombers from mid-range, trying to stymie the bleeding. Good turnaround move from the big fella right there. Is going to hit the J. But you know what? The threes were following in answer for Manual. Long distance three right here. And even when the threes were missing, unfortunately, in this little run, things would go well for Manual. Check out Richardson. Get up to get down. And what a throwdown slam for him at this point. It's an 18-point lead. Down 17 now. Here come the Bombers, though. Chip it away. How about Malachi doing his thing and doing it well on the inside? Should have got the foul with that one as well. Good take for him, indeed. And then Braden Holdhouse going to can a three at the end of the third quarter to cut the lead to 36-24. Mr. Conley, Mr. Holdhouse, harbinger of things to come. Macomb goes on a 9-0 run to finish this game over the last 2 minutes and pulls off the biggest upset in the state tonight, pulling off the win 41-40. The Bombers are still alive. By virtue of that win, they will move on to the sectional finals, and they will take on Rockridge, I should say, a team that beat Macomb 36-33 back in the final championship game of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. So huge news, huge doings. Nice to see Macomb still alive. Meanwhile, Quincy High, as you well know, alive and in a huge battle on Friday as it's number 5 and 6 in the state going heads up in Pekin.
We've been playing games like this our whole lives together, so we're definitely ready.
One of the biggest teams in the state, so let's start there, and a lot of talent around it. So, you know, it's good for us. We have a couple days to prepare, get ready to go. We've seen them play a handful of times, so, you know, we're excited about the opportunity. Anytime you get to this, you know, level of the season, you get a chance to go to battle with your guys. I love this group, and they love being around each other, so it's a fun one. So we're looking forward to Friday.
Play faster than them. We know we're faster than them. We got to out-rebound them. We got to shoot better. We just got to play our game, and I think we can come out with the win.
We know the architecture now of the 1A breakdown in sectionals coming up on Friday night. Illini Bluffs and Central will do the rematch thing, this time at A-Town, as Hank Elvey had 31 points tonight to power IB into that showdown with Camp Point Central. And it will be Calhoun who will be the opponent for Winchester West Central on Friday at Whitehall. Calhoun hangs on to win tonight, 59-56 your final. Good stuff for the Hannibal Lady Pirates as they get the win tonight on the road to open district play over Warrenton. Mariah Mayfield with a school record 7 triples in this game to help propel her team into victory. They will move on to take on Lutheran in the semifinals. Also a couple of John Wood scores to pass along tonight. You knew they were going to be ugly because Lewis and Clark isn't very good on the men's side. Can't get much uglier than that. 121-407 as newly committed Quincy University pledge. Logan Robbins had 13 points and 5 blocks. The women destroy Lewis and Clark as well. So good wins all the way around. We'll look ahead to Friday and South Shelby's big showdown with Centralia tomorrow night at 6 o'clock.